Hey guys, it is Amy, the Relocated Tourist, coming to you live once again from my office. It is, it is Thursday, January 23rd. I didn't look before I came on air or before I hit record, however cooler it sounds. I think it's the 23rd. Let's go with that. It could be the 24th, but I think it's the 23rd. 2020, and it is a miserable, icky day here in Florida. If it makes any of you dealing with snow right now feel any better, it is it's probably low 60 degrees. I thought it was supposed to get in the 70s today, but it is just miserable. It is pouring rain right now, and I just got back from Hollywood Studios. So I have some near and dear friends in town, Joe and Chrissy, and I met them through my blog, The Relocated Tourist, back when, and I think we've been friends basically since the blog started, maybe 2010, possibly 2011, but they are just near and dear souls, and I've been with them as their story has unfolded, and now they have a beautiful daughter. And anyway, when they're in town, I get really excited to go see them. And Joe is like best friends with Brent Dodge, who writes From Screen to Theme, so check that out. And so Brent came in and he was doing his lightsaber build with Joe today, which is really fun. And they were geeked out. They're like little kids. So go look at the pictures on Facebook because they are just adorable. So I decided to run in and see them today. So normally this is kind of my errands day, food shopping, all that fun stuff Thursdays. But I thought, well, I want to get in there and see them, and they leave this weekend and I just don't want to miss them. And I had something to give their daughter. And so all that to say is that it was a really nice time. And I can't believe I've never had a Cosmopolitan before, you guys. So Chrissy took me over to the Brown Derby and we had a Cosmo. It's very Sex in the City. It was very chic in the cups they gave us. The pictures on Facebook under the Relocated Tourist. It's really funny because they just look like little party cups, not the really swanky Cosmo glasses they have in Sex in the City. So it was kind of funny, just like but I am such a lightweight, so I didn't eat anything beforehand, and I did warn Chrissy. I'm like, okay, so just so you know, I'm a lightweight, even though I'm from Wisconsin and everyone thinks that all we do is eat cheese and drink beer. Some of us don't, and we're just very lightweights on. I like alcohol. I like an occasional drink. I do like you've seen me with like a glass of wine to kind of chill out or calm down, or I have some anxiety issues occasionally, so that does help with it to kind of chill me out. Today though, that Cosmo hit me pretty hard, so it was very fun because by the time Joe and Brent had got done doing their lightsaber building, they met up with us. My head was just spinning. I was just kind of walking around studios like, what's going on, guys? So it was fun. It was eventful and it was fun, and I was a little buzzed. I don't think tipsy, but I was buzzed. And we went over to the Backlot Express and we all had lunch together. It's just really nice. I don't get to see Brent very much. We joke that I'm his sister from another mister and he's my brother from another mother. And we just kind of had this running inside joke because we're both from Wisconsin. So yeah, so it was fun to watch their bromance bloom, talking about their lightsabers and building, and they're taking pictures tonight. And definitely check out Brent's site. He's such a hard worker, and he's one I've always admired in the Disney community because I don't know how deep I want to get into this, but just really that some people just get let's say competitive in the Disney community. I've never really understood that, because if someone likes my page and someone likes your page, we both benefit from it. Like if I like if I like this CD and I like this CD, although who listens to CDs much anymore, but songs even, you can like several artists at one time, you can whatever. It doesn't have to be you're the top of the top or whatever. And I think that people get really competitive. At least I found in the Disney community. Now, Craig's in the IT community. He told me it's nothing like that. He said everyone's very supportive and everyone's doing a lot of the same thing. They're like, hey, you did great. And so I've been trying to really push this with the Disney community of just please support one another. I mean, I just don't understand any of the, just let's call it negativity, because there just never needs to be any, period. I think all of us just need to go out together and have a drink, and I think we all love each other to death. And I've just never understood it, I just never understood it. And I see people like Brent, and I see people, Joe works very hard. He takes these gorgeous pictures of the parks, and he works really hard at what he does. And I admire the people that work really hard. They're humble about it, and they're kind. Three very important things in this community. I'm always open to collaborating with people. I think that it would be fun. I think that it benefits all of us in the end, because we're one person. Again, you can like me at the same time they're liking you. They can follow my stuff. I don't report on the stuff. I mean, I'll tell you what's happening in a park after I've come, like today, like how studios was and crowd control and all that. But I'm definitely not the person I'm not on the press list. You have to have some serious numbers to be on that press list for Disney. And they've gotten pretty strict over the years on who's on it. And it's kind of a rotation too of who's on it, who's not. And, they kick you off when they don't like you. They bring you on when they love you. So that's kind of been like the measuring tool for a lot of the blogger community and content creators of, well, if you're not on that, basically sometimes you can feel like then you're not important enough, or your stuff, it doesn't matter. And it does. And I'm definitely part of that mind frame sometimes where we feel like isn't kind of like the FOMO, of like the fear of missing out, where you're just like, okay, well, that person's content was better than mine today, or that person. And so my biggest suggestion, honestly, is that you can love your fellow neighbor and you don't have to live in their house, which basically means eyes in your own paper. I will support anybody. I will love them. I will definitely give them space, but I like people to be able to do their own thing and then cheer them on and be their biggest cheerleader and say, that was amazing. What you did there was incredible. Whether I'm seeing it, whether I'm not seeing it, but sorry, I'm hearing Emily scream about something. So anyway, that's kind of the thing, where you're just like, sorry, she's got me all confuddled here. Anyway, my point is just that my wish is to support each other in this community. A lot of the top dogs don't even watch my stuff. I'm actually friends with a lot of them, and a lot of them, you hear like people don't like you, or they've talked bad about you or whatever. And I'm here to tell you that you are not crazy for feeling bad. You are not crazy for being sensitive about it. And it is human nature for all of us to want to be liked and appreciated, and appreciated for what we do and what we put out there. And it's hard enough getting that work out there for a lot of us, or hard enough to want to do something really creative, or, it's an expression of us or expression of our personalities. And it's hard enough to get that out there, and then to get feedback from your fellow creators is great and supportive. And I just encourage the support. And when you come across the toxic, the negativity, I've gotten really good at handling it. I just basically shut it down pretty quickly. I have my own ways of doing my way and my defenses, but sometimes you just kind of have to learn to shut the noise off and basically say, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. It's important to me. And don't worry what other people think. I know it's so easy to say, but we all do it, right? I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. I mean, nothing makes me happier than when I get a kind note. I've gotten so many sweet notes that I actually have cards right here that I'm not going to show you what they say, but I'm just going to show you. I have them on my desk of people just writing these long notes and cards to me of just the kindest things. And these matter. Of course I want to make money someday. Of course I like to be able to invest them back into my brand and make it bigger and fun. But I've learned the most important thing is eyes on your own paper. And today was just kind of a test with that, because when I'm around other content creators, I just feel like, okay, so if my numbers aren't big as theirs, I'm not important enough. Or if, I'm not doing this, but they are, and they're getting a better response than I was getting, then my stuff isn't important enough. And it's just so toxic for myself to start thinking that. So I guess today I just want to talk about support. Support your friends, support doesn't have about Disney stuff or community. If you're a content creator in general, if you're worker at work is struggling, just support, because it means the world. Haven't you ever felt like that, where someone came up to you and said, you were doing a phenomenal job, and you were just like maybe in the worst day of your life, and you're like, wow, someone acknowledged me, someone saw me and thought, I'm not only doing a great job, I was important enough, and they took the time to say that to me. So I'm just encouraging all of you out there, support your fellow man, support your friends, support your family, support their dreams, and you will see that love come back tenfold every time you do it. I guarantee it. And the minute you start getting anything toxic and negative, shut it down quickly. If it's a friend, address it immediately. I've just learned so quickly to not even either bother with it, or I shut it down quickly and move on. Let it go is is a theme for a lot of us right now, I think, and just in general. And so that is a very important thing to remember, to let it go. So yeah, studios was amazing today. It was great hanging out with the three of them and their beautiful daughter, and got to go to the Frozen sing-along. I did live stream it. Facebook, of course, muted some of the music because it is copyrighted. So I just forget about that. I get so excited to show you guys a live stream, and I'm like, oh, now it's a Frozen song. They're probably gonna ding me for it. So yeah, they probably did. In fact, I know they did. I saw the little partial mute. So if it's partially muted, going through puberty, that's the reason. Backlot Express was good. Just had the chicken tenders and French fries. Nothing exciting, but always kind of comforting when you're around friends and it's pouring rain outside. Just kind of a nice little comfort feel. So that was good. The Cosmo was very tasty, very yummy, and very heavy on the alcohol. I felt it big time. So there's a little tidbit, any of my gal pals or friends who want to come and hang out, definitely buy me a Cosmo. Let's see how much fun, what kind of vlog we can make. I think it would be hilarious walking around. I haven't drank around the World Showcase yet, if anybody's up for doing that with me. Yeah, it's just an expensive venture more than anything, than a sane venture. Got to eat a lot with it, and I think you'd be okay. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Please subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm trying to hit that 1,000 mark. I appreciate everyone who does. It always makes me happy to see someone subscribed, and it always makes my day. Please go like my Facebook page. Make sure to follow it as well. It's under The Relocated Tourist on Facebook. And I hope you guys are all just having a fabulous Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, yay! I don't know what I'm up to yet, but this has been a busy park week, so we'll see if I head in, or I really got to get some running in, and I got a lot of errands to run, so probably that's kind of day tomorrow. But anyway, I love you all. God bless you. Have an amazing night. Bye.